There has been quite a recovery. In fact, in the early part of trade, we did see that neat V-shaped recovery that did take place. But finally, after all the give and take, it looks like the Nifty is just shutting shop above the 10,800 mark. 10,830, in fact, precisely speaking, is where the benchmark seems to be shutting shop at. The Sensex too, net is, losing approximately 250 odd points with losses of about 0.7 odd %. Broader markets, what a recovery witnessed over there, because in the earlier part of the day, we were losing almost 1 odd % on the mid-cap index, but there's been a very smart recovery and the mid-cap index is now losing only about 0.1%. The small-cap index as well has recuperated most of those losses and now is sitting on a figure of 47 points gone for the small-cap index. Where exactly are we seeing the most pressure come by? Well, it's a mix of names really, but I think the realty space is one of the biggest losers today in trade. It's almost 1.5% gone for that one, followed by even the PSU banking space. So take a look at some of the realty names. DLF, HDIL, Oberoi Realty, Godrej Properties, all of these names, Prestige Estates as well, losing approximately 2 odd %. All of these names are some of the biggest laggards today in trade. From the Nifty 50, we do have Indiabulls Housing Finance, which is losing in excess of 2.5%, now trading at level of 660 rupees, 655 rupees precisely speaking. Now, in fact, it's 3.5%. So the losses have sort of accelerated over there. HCL Technologies as well is losing, along with an HDFC Limited and ICICI Bank as well is losing. Infosys, SBI, RIL. So essentially, the banking space is seeing a lot of red today on the screen. Vedanta and JSW Steel, along with Hindalco as well, are some of the metal names that are losing. But within these spaces, we do have a couple of outliers. Like, for example, take a look at the way TCS is gaining, Wipro as well is gaining. So despite HCL Tech losing, we do have these names from the technology pack that are still managing to stay resilient. Look at the media space. What a rally witnessed over there, especially in Zee Entertainment. And this one is the top Nifty gainer. Just in the last hour of trade, we did see a sharp spike come by in the stock price of Zee Entertainment, now perched at 472 rupees, and it took along with it the entire media pack. So the Nifty media as well is a great outperformer today. In fact, it's one of the top sectoral gainers, and I think you could attribute it to Zee Entertainment. Tata Motors too, right from the word go, has been a great outperformer. It is, in fact, as we speak, gaining close to 4 odd %. Yes, more than 4% in fact. Coal India too, gaining 2.8%. We did have that brokerage note, a very interesting one that came out saying that, maybe people are looking at it very negatively. We have IOC that's gaining. GAIL, Bharti Infratel as well are among the few gainers. Ultratech Cement, the entire ancillary realty space, the entire construction names are seeing a lot of impetus, especially after the GST meeting. Ultratech Cement continues to move higher today in trade. From the broader markets, I want to flag off Adani Power, because that is one stock that once again has seen a very, very sharp spike. Now 19.8% higher, 48 rupees, a sharp up move seen in an Adani Power today. Swan Energy has been seeing a lot of pricing action. It's not a stock we flag off very often, but today as well, almost 10% higher. KRBL as well, sudden spike seen over there. Endurance, again, lots of mid-cap IT names. So Persistent, Info Edge, as well as Intellect Design, Rena are some of the names from the mid-cap IT space that are being able to do very well. Even an Ahluwalia contracts, by the way, I mean, unlike the rest of the realty pack, this one is staying very, very resilient. From the other names that are losing, by the way, while Adani Power is gaining, take a look at Adani Transmission, which is losing 6.5% in trade, top Nifty 500 loser. We also do have the sugar names. Yesterday, remember, the sugar pack was doing very well. Today, some red seen on the screen. So Bajaj Hindustan is losing approximately 5 odd %. Sri Renuka is losing. DCM Shriram as well is a big loser. EID Parry. In fact, all the sugar names today are in the red, and along with them, there's also DHFL that's losing. CG Consumer, we did have that ET now exclusive with respect to CG Power, but CG Consumer too is seeing red. So CG Power as well, by the way, is a big loser today in trade. That's an ET now impact. And we also do have PSU banking names, UCO Bank, etc., OBC as well, that are losing today in trade.